Thinking about leaving your soul-sucking 9 to 5 job, one of the biggest struggles I see people, especially as women, face is the idea of having that safety net, that enticing perks and benefits, and listening to that head trash of what will people think if I leave. I totally get it, and I've been where you are. That's why I created a free guide to help you if you're thinking about putting in that notice. It's called Unlocking Your Exit Plan. Discover 5 things you need to do before leaving your 9 to 5. This guide is filled with worksheets and steps so you will have hand holding along the way. You can download your copy in the link in the show notes, and again, it's totally free. Now back to today's episode. Hey there, and welcome back to another episode of the Hello Sis Dorsey podcast. So, in this episode today, I am going to talk about how to prepare so you are confident when you're giving your 2-week notice. So, you may have listened to previous episodes that I've done, and I stated that I've given my notice and I left my 9 to 5 of 18 years. And definitely review that episode again. But I want to give you some context as to if this is something that you want to do, how can you prepare yourself so when you do give that notice, you can leave confidently. Confident in your decision, confident in your finances, and confident in your overall well-being. And this is some of the things that I had to go through as well. Yes, it is a difficult decision, but you definitely need to make a decision. So that's number one. You need to make a decision and not make a decision based on your emotions, but make a decision as to, is this something logically that I need to do? Do it make sense? Okay. So, number one, you need to make a decision. Number two, you need to have that discussion with those who your decision may affect. So it could be your spouse, maybe you are taking care of your parents, maybe you're living with your parents, maybe you are living with a family member or something like that. You need to have that discussion with those who your decision may affect. Okay. A lot of times, spouses are 100% supportive, but some spouses aren't supportive. So when you present your decision, when you make your decision and you present it to who you need to have that discussion with, definitely sit down, list all the pros and cons of you leaving your job. Now, if you want to leave your job to get another job, that's a totally different thing. So I will say, definitely start looking now for another position or another job somewhere else at another company. But if this is for those who are leaving off and want to do their own thing, want to do their own business, or want to hone in on that side hustle that they've been wanting to do full time, this is basically what this is about. This is the tips that I'm giving you because I want to start my own business. I want to do my own thing, my own side hustle, and not going to another employer. So these tips are for that reason. Okay. So we first need to make a decision. We have a discussion with those who the decision may affect. And number 3, get those bills down or pay some stuff off. So what you want to do is you want to do a monthly audit of your statements. So print out all the statements that you have and do an assessment. See what are those reoccurring fees that's coming out. Normally it's probably like a Netflix, a Hulu, or maybe Amazon Prime. And the reason why I call those out is because I'm guilty of all those 3. But what you need to do is you need to go through your statements and you need to look at it, get a highlighter, and highlight the things that you need, highlight the things that you don't need, and highlight the things that you can get down. So you want to have maybe 3 or 4 different color highlighters and mark them up. Okay. You want to basically get rid of or eliminate as many bills that you don't need. If you're not using it, get rid of it, please. Like Showtime. I remember I had a Showtime or something like that, and we was watching a particular show, but after the show was done, it's like, okay, it's time to turn it off. So, cable is okay. Having cable, having streaming service is okay, but I would say hone in on maybe one or two streaming services, and that's it. Like for me, I have Hulu because Hulu is live TV and has all the channels that we watch. So I have Hulu, and I definitely have Netflix because Netflix has all the updated shows. A lot of the shows that we like to watch is on Netflix. So I keep Netflix. I also have Amazon Prime. I like having Amazon Prime simply because I do purchase things that we quote unquote need, not want, need from Amazon. A lot of household things. So I have Amazon Prime, but with Amazon Prime, they also have Amazon streaming as well, Amazon Video, I should say. And I like it because they have like a lot of good movies on Amazon Video. That is like a combo in itself. Not only do I have Prime, I have Prime Video. Think of those things like what are things that you have that is already bundled that has everything that you need. Maybe a little bit of wants, but have needs in one package. And number 4 is save, save, save. Know how much you need to save for that exit. Okay, so after you've done all your bills, after you've assessed what you need, how much money you need a month to pay your bills, what you're going to do is you're going to say, okay, well, how much do I need to save in order to have money to pay my bills and still get food and be comfortable after I leave? They always say 3 to 6 months worth of your salary, but I like to say after you've gotten eliminated those bills that you didn't need, you're going to have extra cash. So that extra cash will essentially can go for food or your play money. So it's, if you're looking at the big picture of it, it's not how much you need to pay everything that you're paying right now. Is how much you need to pay everything after you've eliminated everything that you need to eliminate or pay down everything. Okay. The goal here is to get your bills down as little as possible and save as much money as possible as well. I've taken an assessment of all my bills. I've eliminated those bills that I no longer need, no longer have, paid off debt. And that's the number one thing, the debt. Like those credit cards, those student loans, those things are a killer. Those are those bills that I would say intimidating and stressful at the same time. Like you can never get ahead when you have those type of bills. So, think about, okay, how much do I need to pay those troublesome or those headache bills off, and go from there and work backwards. Okay, so to wrap up, first you're going to make a decision. Okay, you're going to have a discussion with those who your decision may affect. You're going to get those bills down or pay some stuff off. And then you're going to save, save, save. And you're going to find out how much you need to save in order to live comfortably or have cash in the bank after your exit. In the event that your business doesn't take off, as fast as you thought it would be, or in the event that you just need some time in between employers to kind of like get your thoughts together. So if you like these tips, then you can definitely download my guide that I have just for you. It's called Unlocking Your Exit Plan, 5 Things You Need to Do Before Leaving Your 9 to 5. And what this is going to do is just going to help you make the decision, do the research, do the preparation, do the savings plan, which is the money, and the mindset. Because let's face it, we all do need help with our mindset, and you're going to get those little voices in your head that says, don't do this. that want to keep you safe. So in this guide, I'm actually going to show you how to handle and manage that. You can download in the link in the show notes and let me know what you think. Let me know what you think about the guide and if this was helpful. So I'm so happy that you joined me on today in this episode, and stay tuned for the next one. Bye.